Yellowstone broke records with its release. Season 4 rivaled the Game of Thrones series with almost the same viewership of 11 million in total. The show has also been nominated for many awards and inspired 3 spin-off series: 1883, 1932, and 6666. 1883 broke the original series records, and with the announcement of 1932, fans are eagerly waiting to once again break 1883's records. Here's what we know about the upcoming series. First up, Mirren-Ford duo to work on first television series together. Yes, you heard it right. Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford have just been announced as the cast for major roles in Yellowstone's newest prequel series, 1932. Although Paramount Plus hasn't yet revealed what roles the actors will be playing, it did disclose that 1932 will air in December 2022. Lovely Christmas surprise, don't you agree? The new series is based around a new generation of the Dutton family and their troubles in the 20th century, dealing with pandemics, historic drought, the end of Prohibition, and the Great Depression in Montana. The writer for this series is Taylor Sheridan, the man behind Yellowstone and 1883. 1883 is produced by MTV Entertainment Studios, 101 Studios, and Bosque Ranch Productions, and will debut on Paramount Plus. The Helen Ford-fronted drama will have a total of 10 episodes, all directed by Ben Richardson and executively produced by Sheridan, Bob Yari, and Ron Burkle. No other members of the cast have been announced, but it's no secret that Sheridan might cast members he has worked with before. James Jordan would be a safe bet, seeing as he has been a part of all of the screenwriter's shows so far, including in Yellowstone as Agent Steve Hendon and in 1883 as Cookie. Next, we have some speculations. The makers of 1932 may have sealed their lips against sharing info about the roles Harrison and Helen will play, but they can't stop us from speculating. The two will most definitely play the elders of the new generation of the Dutton family. Harrison seems like a suitable choice for the character of John Dutton I, played by 6-year-old Audie Rick in the previous prequel, 1883. The timeline isn't exactly accurate, as John Dutton would be more than 2 decades younger than Ford currently is, but Sheridan uses older actors to play younger roles in 1883, so the assumption isn't far off the table. Sheridan's use of older actors for younger characters showed how difficult life was centuries ago, and how people often aged faster, so he might use the same approach for this prequel as well. Using the same logic, we can assume that Helen Mirren would be playing the matriarch of the Duttons, as someone who married into the family, a character not introduced to the Yellowstone audience before. Her personality and acting style do fit right into the character of all Dutton women characters in the previous series: strong, intelligent, and beautiful. It is likely that the new drama would revolve around the Duttons' fight for their land and legacy, and taking into consideration the story behind 1883, 1932 will also be inspired by real historical events from the time to create a more dramatic version of the 1930s era. And now 1932 is about to be a banger. If you don't know who Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford are, hi Patrick, it's time to come out from under your rock. Seriously though, how do you not know these legends? Harrison Ford has played Indiana Jones in all of the movies: Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Lost Crusades, and lastly The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He finished filming the 5th Indiana Jones film, which will be his last. Helen Mirren has acted in many TV shows and films, including the Fast and Furious franchise, and everyone's heard of Fast and Furious. The two actors previously worked together on the movies Mosquito Coast and The Fate of the Furious, but 1932 will be the first TV series they work on together, so it'll be thrilling to see their long-term on-screen chemistry. Ford may be new to television, but Mirren is well known for her roles in period dramas, so their duo is going to be a spicy one for sure. Helen Mirren is a gifted actress, having won an Academy Award, 4 British Academies for Film and Television Art Awards, 3 Golden Globe Awards, and 4 Emmys, and that's naming only the biggest ones. Harrison Ford, on the other hand, has won 2 Saturn Awards, the American Film Institute's Lifetime Achievement Award, as well as being nominated for 4 Golden Globe Awards. This duo is not to be taken lightly, and they'll surely win over your hearts in the upcoming series, if they haven't already. Sheridan has cast other big names in his previous series, attracting a larger and more diverse audience for his productions, and he's doing the same this time with Mr. Ford and Mrs. Mirren. Their presence on the show will certainly elevate the TV series, maybe even surpassing 1883 in the process. Time for the fans' reactions. Fans of the series Yellowstone had some entertaining reactions. Some were putting together random 4-digit numbers, sarcastically guessing the name name of the next prequel or sequel for Yellowstone, while others were too busy key smashing to actually make sense. One fan wrote, "I know these two are headed places, but couldn't they have gotten some bigger stars?" Just kidding. This is quite the get for Sheridan. Talk about a great cast already. Well, someone's surely excited. Another comment said, "Big names, holy cow." So it's safe to assume people love the cast already, even though literally only 2 names have been announced. Phew, Ford and Mirren do have a lot of influence. Our favorite, however, is but if we do get that moody, depressed wife, at least it will be played by the fantastic Helen Mirren, so it will at least be a well-acted, moody and depressed wife. Wisely said, we couldn't agree more. Any role Helen plays is bound to be a great one. Sheridan is a clever fellow, casting big names in his projects to gain the attention of a wide audience so that they do the marketing for him. The hype Harrison and Helen's fans have already created has already boosted the series' potential ranking by a lot, and only 2 cast members have been announced yet. Finally, Yellowstone's new prequel is a sequel to previous prequel. That's a confusing statement, but it's true. 1883 was a prequel to the series Yellowstone, and 1932 comes as another prequel to Yellowstone, making it a sequel to 1883. The new series is a follow-up of the previous prequel, featuring a newer generation of Duttons. 1883 followed the story of the Dutton family as they made their way to Montana and created what became known as the Yellowstone Ranch. The series was made available for streaming on Paramount Plus, with the first 2 episodes broadcasting on cable TV, Paramount Network, for a wider audience. The cast included big names like Tim McGraw as James Dutton and Faith Hill as Margaret Dutton, as well as Sam Elliott, LaMonica Garrett, and Isabel May, attracting a huge audience and earning it the title of the most-watched series on Paramount Plus globally. Time for some other related news. Season 5 set for release. Yes, Yellowstone fans, the newest season will air on the Paramount Network on the 13th of November, Sunday, retaining its original broadcast schedule. This season will be bigger than the rest, divided into 2 halves, with 7 episodes each, making up a total of 14 episodes instead of 10. This gives the makers enough time to be able to include multiple storylines and newer content. The wait is long, but it will pass. In the meantime, might we suggest rewatching the last 2 seasons? Sheridan's got his hands full this summer. The screenwriter is definitely a multitasking king, because apart from 1932, he's working on 8 other projects, including Tulsa King, starring Sylvester Stallone, Lioness, starring Zoe Saldana, and the 2nd season of Mayor of Kingstown, starring Jeremy Renner. But don't worry, he's known to follow his deadlines perfectly, so 1932 will not be delayed, and neither will the 4th season of Yellowstone. Helen plays the Queen once again. On the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, celebrations were held in her Windsor Castle on Sunday with 1,300 performers, 500 horses, and many more spectators in attendance. One of the first performances had Helen Mirren play Queen Elizabeth I, and not for the first time either. She was splendid, as always, a perfect picture of regal beauty and grace, adorning a gold-detailed gown and tightened corset. Her makeup was done to perfection, making her pale with red hair like the Queen had in her time. Her performance of the famous speech to the troops at Tilbury sent the audience and others watching into tears. "I know I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and of a king of England too." The reaction her amazing performance set off is proof of how legendary the actress is. That's a wrap for this video. Do you have any guesses for the new cast? Do you agree with our speculations, or do you have your own? What was your reaction to the announcement of 1932's cast? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.